4 years ago, I was basically unemployed. A wanderer with no home. But now, I'm a husband and a father.
Minus the bed-crapping wife, though, right?
And I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't know how you did it, Pops.
As much as I love Aquaman, I love Jason Momoa's portrayal of Aquaman and all his CGI hair glory. What is the point of this movie? At the time of this video, we don't really know the plot, but they're saying that climate change will be a significant point of the plot, like every other godforsaken seawater movie.
Hey, guess where is me? The ocean of Antarctica. Look here, for the first time in my life, I gonna drinking from the ocean of Antarctica, and I gonna drink the water. Clean.
I mean, for a DC movie, the first movie is actually pretty tight. I enjoyed it personally. Then DC had to copy Marvel and start weaving and webbing everything together. So now people have this unnecessary expectation for everything to be interconnected. And once DC and James Gunn and all their friends are like, nothing really matters anymore, then you can't blame the people for wondering what is even the point in following this story.
It's very salt, like urination and sweat.
One species in the sea call this place home. But that doesn't mean they all like me.
I am digging the world of Aquaman, but I'm also very aware of the controversy surrounding this freaking movie. I mean, it makes sense why half of the potential audience are up in arms about people releasing a movie or supporting someone who's a well-known bedshitter and people puncher, and who's also responsible for upending someone's career under the false accusations that he committed all the things that she did. By the way, before there was any hard evidence for this, he was immediately booted from all his productions and stigmatized in Hollywood. They didn't even wait for the verdict before they dropped him and fired him from everything. So you got one half of the audience that are against supporting this movie because of that, and the other half that's been misled and feel as though their time would be wasted watching this. A movie that was previously supposed to tie into a bigger universe or being part of a bigger story.
1999, the volcanic eruption started here.
This is honestly no better than those old Telltale games where you're playing the mess out of one of their games and you're allowed to make choices only to realize that in the end the choices don't really matter that much. So I completely get why people are divided over this movie. Me personally, I would love to go see it, or I see something like this and I'm like, I'll watch it. Jason Momoa is in it. I'll watch it for scenes like this when a freaking gigantic praying mantis scorpion, spider, lobster thing with cat mouth comes down and Xenomorph bites him. I'll watch it for that. On another note though, I can't promise that I'm gonna pay for this. If someone else wants to go ahead and shell out the cash for some company taking me to the movies, that is fine, but it ain't coming out of my pocket. Comments though are hilarious. Glad to see Amber is in the movie. Hope she can make it through the movie without pooping in someone's bed and lying about it publicly. They probably should have scraped this one. There's 2 seconds in this trailer that shouldn't be there. Would have been the perfect trailer if it wasn't for those 2 frames. The single frame of Amber Turd ruined this whole trailer for me. As you can see, other than that little tidbit, people for the most part seem okay with this. To say whether or not movies like this would do well in the long term, with everyone being so movie ticket purchasing shy about what they spend their money on in a recession. People have trust issues now when it comes to films, and I can't exactly blame them. But who thinks that DC should just go back to making just one-off movies? I mean, not absolutely everything has to tie in with each other. You can just have one universe element focusing on just the character and their story and the people around them. I think that would be great. I think this whole multiverse thing, larger than life whole plot device, is kind of running thin and people are getting tired of it because there simply doesn't seem to be any stakes anymore. And after the Flash movie crossed that barrier of the whole time travel thing and changing stuff with the whole multiverse or other universe, linear time stuff, I can understand where the general audience is like, what in the hell? And this movie didn't really do DC any favors either. Check out my boy Enzo, he's freaking hilarious. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think this movie should just crash and burn like Amber Heard did to Johnny Depp's career? Do you think they should have let sleeping dogs lie? What is even the point of releasing this film? Do you think they actually believe it's going to do well? It looks fun to me, but is it enough? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. This has been Ultiori. You ask, we answer.
That mountain used to be volcano. Now he is just mountain, and when the lava coming out like coming out here and he freezing, come to the ocean, cold water, hot or lava is finish him. The king of Norway.